In the NBA, a single minute can end a career, birth a legend, or break a record that stood for decades. But what happens when you stack the most insane one-minute performances in league history, back to back? We're not talking about full game performances. We're not talking about seasons. 60 seconds. That's all it took. Some of these moments broke the internet. Some of them broke the players guarding them. And the last one on this list, nobody, and I mean nobody, saw it coming. The warm-up records you forgot were records. You know what's wild about the NBA? Records don't announce themselves. There's no siren, no trophy, just a play-by-play guy casually mentioning that what you just watched has never happened before. That's exactly how it started in Indiana. The Pacers, one of the most underrated franchises in NBA history, cooking up something filthy in just under 60 seconds. A 9-2 run. Steals, scores, chaos. Monta Ellis, a man who played like he had somewhere to be, weaving through traffic and finishing like a man possessed. Nobody wrote a headline about it. Nobody made a graphic. But the scoreboard didn't lie.
3 and 2.
Then flip over to New Jersey. KD, yes, that KD, still learning what he was getting blocked at the buzzer by Rodgers. Wide open. Off the mark. And just like that, the Nets survive. 1 minute. Game decided. These are your appetizers, the records that make you raise an eyebrow. But we're just getting started, because the next level, that's where things get uncomfortable. Offensive rebound violence. Montrezl Harrell is built different. Let's talk about what it looks like when one man absolutely refuses to let a possession die. Montrezl Harrell. The moment the ball leaves the rim, it belongs to him. Not because he's the tallest, not because he's the most athletic, but because his brain processes missed shot as a personal invitation. Watch this sequence. One offensive rebound, put back, another offensive rebound, another put back, then again offensive rebound, and he throws it down. The announcer says it perfectly. That is a boarding beast right now, and he's not wrong. In under 60 seconds, Harrell single-handedly extended a possession 3 separate times. The defense did everything right. He just didn't care. That's not hustle. That's a different wiring. And then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who decided that defense is something that happens to other people. 3 straight and ones. Same possession style, different weapon, slithering through the paint, drawing fouls like it's scripted. 3 straight trips to the line. In under a minute, the defender literally gave up mid-possession. But if you think that's unguardable, wait until you see what Blake Griffin did to the Warriors. Blake Griffin's minute of pure disrespect. This one needs its own segment, not because of the stats, because of the audacity. 3 consecutive Warriors turnovers, 3 consecutive Blake Griffin finishes, back to back to back. The Warriors, the team built on precision, spacing, and ball movement, just gifted him the game. Griffin isn't floating, he's flying. Each finish more violent than the last. The crowd loses it a little more each time, and the Warrior sideline looks like they've seen a ghost. 13 assists on 15 made field goals for the Wizards that night. Every starter in double figures. This wasn't an upset, this was an execution. 1 minute, 3 possessions, completely flipped the energy of the game. Now imagine doing that with no timeouts, down 8, with 35 seconds left. Tracy McGrady's 35 seconds that broke reality. December 9th, 2004, San Antonio Spurs versus Houston Rockets. The Spurs lead by 8. 35 seconds on the clock. No timeouts for Houston. Every commentator in the building is already writing the final score. And then Tracy McGrady decides the laws of basketball don't apply to him tonight. A three, another three, a 4-point play, yes, a 4-point play. And then, with 1.7 seconds left, McGrady for the win. It goes in. The Rockets steal the game. The arena doesn't know what happened. The Spurs don't know what happened. Honestly, McGrady might not have known what happened. 13 points, 35 seconds. That's not a record, that's a myth that turned out to be real.
35 seconds to go. And the Spurs now lead by 7. Rockets looking for a quick shot. McGrady foul is picked up. A potential 4 points. McGrady from downtown. McGrady overflowing for 3. Yes. McGrady cuts it to a 2-point lead. McGrady for the win. In 33 seconds. Unbelievable.
Scottie Pippen Jr. with 4 straight steals to open a season. Jamal Murray with a step-back dagger off a designed inbound play. Alonzo blocking the same guy 3 times in one sequence until the offensive player literally gave up and walked away. Every single one of these moments happened in under 60 seconds. Every single one of them felt impossible while they were happening. The greatest fourth quarter comeback A&D, why it still doesn't feel real, and then there's this. The Boston Celtics. The greatest fourth quarter comeback in NBA playoff history. Not a regular season game. Not a preseason record. A playoff game where everything is magnified. Every possession costs blood and leads don't just disappear. Richard Jefferson diving on loose balls. Iman Shumpert trying to hold it together. The crowd slowly, then all at once realizing what they're witnessing. 1 minute of basketball that rewrote what we thought was possible in the playoffs. The NBA doesn't give you warnings before history happens. It just happens. 60 seconds, a steal, a finish, a blocked shot, a prayer that somehow goes in. And then it's over, and you're left asking yourself, did that actually just happen? Yeah, it did. That's the NBA. These moments, they don't happen in practice. They don't happen in scrimmages. They happen when everything is on the line and someone decides they're not losing tonight. That's why we watch. That's why we'll always watch. If this video hit different, hit that like button. Subscribe because we've got more of these waiting for you. And if you want to go deeper, the next one's already up. See you there.